what ways are mosquito bites harmful? Some scientists think that mosquito bites can be cause diseases, but this has not been proved yet. It was, however, found that certain types of mosquitoes can spread some diseases. They carry the germs of diseases like elephantiasis, malaria, and yellow fever. Malaria, a dangerous disease particularly widespread in tropical countries, is caused by an unicellular organism called Plasmodium. People catch malaria when mosquitoes carrying this Plasmodium bite them. Plasmodium lives and reproduces inside liver and red blood cells. The blood cells are destroyed as these reproduce, so even several measures are being taken to check their multiplication. There are about 1,000 types of mosquitoes on Earth. While certain types are seen all over the world, some are restricted to certain places. Anopheles mosquitoes spreads malaria. It has black dot on its wings. Acids mosquito spreads yellow fever. It has small white lines on their legs. How did the term Kollavarsham come into being? The Malayalam era is Kollavarsham. Actually, Kollam and Varsham both means year in Malayalam, but here Kollam refers to a place. The Malayalam era begins from year AD 825. It is believed that its origin is related to the town Koilon. Several arguments are prevalent regarding the beginning of Kollam era. One opinion is that it was commenced to commemorate the establishment of Kollam town. Another is that it celebrated the transfer of the country's capital to Kollam. However, there is yet another theory. Kollam was the center of trade and a large number of merchants used to come here. During those times, Septarshis era was in use in various parts of India. The traders who reached Kollam began to use the Kolla era. Gradually, the Saptarishi era and Kollam era were combined to form a new system, time reckoning. The Saptarshi era completed its 10th century in AD 825, and in the same year it was combined with Kollam era and a new Kollam calendar came into being, though this new calendar was started in the month of medium April-May. Now the Kollam era starts in Chingam, August-September. Whichever of the above arguments be true, most of the Keralites follow this calendar. Why does the peacock spread out its plumage? The habitat of the peacock is India and Southeast Asia. From here, it was taken to the other parts of the world. Among these birds, it is usually the male that has brighter colors and a more beautiful plumage. It has also more feathers. A peacock, unlike the peahen, is about 225 m long. 1.5 m of this is the length of its feathers. Its feathers are colored blue, green and golden. These colors are arranged in a shape similar to that of an eye. The peacock usually spreads its plumage to attract the female. This can also be an act of joy. Why does February have less numbers of days? Like the other months, February too had initially 30 days. two emperors robbed February of its 2 days. They were the Roman emperors Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar. Julius Caesar wanted a month in his name in order to make himself remembered by later generations. Thus, the month that came after June was named after his as July, but July had only 30 days. One day was taken from February and added to it, so that July would not be behind the others in any way. Thus, February had 29 and July 31st days. Augustus Caesar, who succeeded Julius Caesar, followed suit. He selected the month that came after July. Like Caesar, he too transferred a day from February to this month, August. Thus, August had 31 days and February 28. Maybe a consolation, the extra day of the leap year was given into February. That is how it has 29 days at least once in 4 years. How do the Moris catch fish? The method of fishing of the African Mori tribe is very interesting. We know how to fish with a net or a fishing rod. One can use baskets as well, but the method of the Moris is different from all these. They wade into the water and follow the fish stealthily and tickle it slowly with the left hand, and the fish it will with surprise the other hand get hold of it. Seems incredible, huh? But well, small children of his tribe are adept in this type of fishing. Who wore jeans for the first time? In America, the century and a half ago, people were actually searching for gold which they thought to be buried and hidden in different parts of the continent. A Bavarian gold hunter, Levi Strauss, reached America and established a gold mine. He noticed that the trousers of the miners tore easily. He made trousers from the coarse cloth he had brought with him to put up tents and sold to the miners. Thus, first jeans appeared in 1850. What is Ambrosia? We know the story of how the Devas and Asuras churned the ocean of milk to get Amrit or Ambrosia. Now, what is the peculiarity of this Ambrosia? Anyone who takes it is granted extremely youth. He will neither age nor die. Want to have some of this? No, it is no joke. Research is being conducted in this field as well. Not long ago, the American scientist John P. Ritchie found a medicine to ward off old age. It was made from the plant creosote. Creosote, which is found in the desert, can live for a long time. It was found that a specific chemical is responsible for this. This chemical prolongs youth by rendering passive certain chemicals damaging to health. John claims that a mosquito will live for a long time if his chemical is administered into its body, but this elixir is not yet ready to be experimented on man. The search continues. How does fish float on water? We have seen fish floating on water without even the slightest movement of their body. An air chamber situated above the stomach and intestine helps them to do this. This chamber filled with air occupies about 5 to 6% of the total body volume of a fish. The fish body can regulate the volume of gas filled in this chamber. By regulating the volume of the air chamber, the fish can float at any level of the water body. According to the Archimedes principle, the weight of the body floating in waters is equal to the weight of the water is displaces as a block of wood floats on water because its weight is comparatively less than its volume, and even when it is partly immersed in water, a quantity of water equals to its total weight is displaced. Similarly, as a fish floats because it can change its volume accordingly.